Hello everyone, my name is Ram Dhamija. Welcome to my channel. Today is 29th of September, Monday, and just one more day left for the September series to end. And it has been a very volatile day today. The Nifty options were all over the place. The market was all over the place, up and down. At one point in time, it was looking like it is going to break down. At one point in time, it is looking like it is going to shoot up. So it has been darting around the whole day within a small range, but enough to offset all the option prices that are there. So this kind of volatility is expected usually during expiry time, and especially during the monthly expiry time, the volatility kind of peaks a bit, and today was no different. The only thing is that there was hardly any premium left in the option, so the volatility was more pronounced in the option pricing. Also, there was a huge change in the open interest today. At one point in time, it was looking like open interest is going to go above 1. Yesterday, when I did the video on Friday and on Sunday, the open interest was very negative. It was at 0.56. From 0.56, there were huge amount of puts that were written today, and the open interest went to as high as 0.8, 0.9. From there, a lot of selling came, and again, it is back to 0.6. So it's been all over the place. The market, if you remember, I had told one thing, that yesterday the open interest was very high. However, the open interest in the close calls, in the close options, was not very significantly different between the calls and puts. That was indicating that the market will not fall tremendously or very sharply. So that I had mentioned in my video yesterday as well. And most of the calls that were written were at higher levels of 25,500, 400, 300. So the bears were very confident of defending higher levels. However, they were not very confident of taking the market down. Hence, you were seeing that the calls that were written were slightly far away. So I will take you through all that. So let us begin today's video with the update. Let's start with the Nifty chart. As you can see over here, we opened somewhere around 24,700. We immediately shot up to 24,800, and then came the big drop at 24,600, followed by 700, and then 600. So it has just been, up and down, W, Z, V, whatever patterns you might want to call it. It is just all over the place. And if you look at the Nifty daily chart, this is the important chart that we see every day. This is again a red candle that we have got. So there is some sort of a breather, so to say, that the market has been taking. But if you look at the number of red candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red candles, all in all, one after the other. So it has to take a break. Maybe we might get a couple of days of reprieve up and down once the monthly expiry is over. But I maintain that October is usually a tough month, so we have to be slightly wary of that. And if we go down, then 24,300 is the next level of support, followed by 23,900. I am hoping we don't go till there, but these are the next supports that will come in at some point in time. Let us look at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty was even worse. Their option prices were even more pronounced with the up and down move. So it was a huge slide that we saw post 10:30 today, and Bank Nifty made a high at about 54,600, and then from it collapsed to 54,200. Then again it went up. So it was just all over the place. There was no way to trade Bank Nifty today. I was thrown out of all my option positions in Bank Nifty pretty early during the day. This is the interesting chart. Now let us look at what happened in the open interest today. So if you look at the open interest right now, today in the open interest, the change was 8.3 lakh calls were wound down, and 2.46 lakh puts were added. So some amount of put writing has happened, and you can see that calls have been wound down at the higher strike. So people are getting their calls closer. So if you see 25,250, 25,300, so people are writing the calls closer at 25,000, 24,950, 24,900, and so on and so forth. So this is one change that we are seeing. And if you look at the total open interest, this is the total open interest, 26 crore calls versus 16 crore puts. So there is still a 10 crore gap that exists, and if you look at the closer strikes, the difference is about 3 crores. So now even in the closer strike, it's not that much. It's only a 3 crore gap, but still even in the closer strikes, people are very confident of defending 24,700, 750, 800, and so on and so forth, where calls have been written. So by no stretch of imagination are we out of the woods, but yes, I mean this is worrisome. 10 crore gap is worrisome, but as we are seeing that the calls are getting closer, so we might not get a waterfall is what I think, though you can never be sure. Let's say if tomorrow 10 more crore calls are added, then we will get a waterfall as well, but hopefully let's hope that tomorrow we don't get a waterfall kind of a scenario. I'm just going by the close calls and the puts that have been written. It's going to be volatile, but it might not result in one way move. That will be my understanding. So in terms of the sector performance today, so PSE was up, energy was up, metals was up. I've been saying this about metals, that metals has been performing really well, and I'll take you through over the winners today, because this is one thing that we are seeing worldwide, is that movement towards hard assets is happening, and that you're seeing in the price of gold, silver, precious commodities, metals, everything. So people are demanding worldwide that there is a premium on hard commodities, and that is also getting reflected somewhere in the metal prices of our company. So Nifty Metals was up today, banking was up slightly, mid cap was up. The ones that were down, IT consistently been down for so many days, pharma was down, not really been able to get out of that shock, and small cap consistently has been going down. So small cap has slid a lot actually in the last few days. So let's see the chart of small cap also, how it has performed. Let's see the last 3 months. So you can see from a high of about 18,000, we are down to about 16,600. So it's been a big fall in small cap. Last 3 months it is down 5.5%, and last 1 year it is down minus 10%. So small cap is not completely obliterated, but it is definitely not performing right now. And these are the cycles which keep on happening, and small caps can go down at 20-25%. In March it had gone to about 25% down, and from there it kind of recovered. Then in terms of the other sectors, I think VIX was down today strangely, though the volatility has gone up, but VIX was slightly down, and autos was also down. Now let us look at the other thing. So this, I was talking about the Nifty metals. Hindustan Zinc is up 3.8%, Hindustan Copper 2.3, National Aluminium 1.8, and Hindalco was also up 1.6. So most of the metal stocks were up except for steel, which is Jindal Stainless was down minus 6%. I don't know why, and JSW Steel was also down. So metals mostly have been performing well, not the steel stocks, but all the other metal, copper, zinc, aluminium stocks have been doing really well. Now let us look at the international cues. International cues, everything is fine except for two things, three things actually, if you ask me. One is gold, one is silver, and the other is USD INR. Now these are the three things which are troubling us. Rest everything is absolutely fine in the international stage, be it Nasdaq, be it S&P, be it the S&P VIX, be it the 10-year, 30-year of US. Everything is down. So everything is pointing towards everything looks fine on the surface, but look at the price of gold and silver. They made again a high. Silver made a high of 47, not an all-time high. All-time high is 50, but definitely this is one of the recent highs. It went up to 47.3, and gold has made an all-time high at 38.49. So that's an all-time high, and you can see how the movement has been. This is the silver chart. Silver has just gone parabolic since, I would say, as close as even 2 months back. It was trading at about 38. It's moved up 20% in the last 2 months. Last 1 month alone, it has moved 16%. You can see last 3 months 30%. So it has just become parabolic. Last 1 year 47%. So once you see this chart of silver, you will realize that actually silver has not done anything for the last 14 years. 2011 is when it made its top of $50, as you can see over here. And from there, it went down to as low as about $13-14 in 2015, and from there now it has gone up. Once it breaks this 50, then you can expect some fireworks to happen. So let's see how that goes. And in INR, the chart is even more pronounced, as you can see over here. Silver Bees, which is a ETF, look at the gap up today. It was up 4.5%. I mean, it's unbelievable whatever is happening in silver. Just look at this. From it was trading at 123 about 10 days back. Now it is trading close to 140. So this is the kind of parabolic move that has happened for silver in INR. Gold is no different. Gold again made an all-time high today, 38.40 as we speak. It's still on because it's an international market. If it goes higher, then gold is going to open even higher tomorrow. So gold and silver are unstoppable. There's one more interesting thing that I had shared on Twitter. So anyone who doesn't follow me can follow me on Twitter as well. If you look at this chart, this basically shows the price of gold, which you can see in this brown line, and this is the ETF flows. Now the price of gold has been increasing. Okay, the gold spot is now at 38.50, 40, and the ETFs are just starting to warm up. So ETFs are actually going down till 2024. ETFs have just started going up. So once this ETF flow goes up, you can imagine the price of gold, how much it can go further. So gold and silver are doing well. Precious metals and even the metal companies are doing well. Mining companies, though we don't have exposure to mining companies in India, gold mining companies specifically, they have been doing very well in the international markets. International markets are doing well. Our markets are the only one which are not been doing well, and I had made a extensive video over the weekend on it. But today's session was volatile. That is what we can take away from it. Gold and silver are the only two shining blocks in this whole thing, and that is where I maintain your asset allocation is very important. If you have proper asset allocation, then today, even a day like today, you would end in green in terms of your portfolio returns. So let's see what is in store for tomorrow. Maybe, you know, there's hardly any premium left. I think 110 points are left in Nifty for tomorrow's expiry, so that's hardly anything. Open interest is negative, so we will have to watch out for overnight queues. And if the overnight queues are all okay, then, you know, we can expect some volatility tomorrow, because the open interest mismatch is quite high. Though typically what happens is, if DT1, the volatility is very high, then sometimes, you know, expiries are very calm, but it's a monthly expiry, so you can't take anything for granted. So let us see how things play out tomorrow. So that's it from me now. If you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel, and please do like, share, comment, and I shall see you tomorrow with another update. Take care. Bye bye.